Welcome to the Perfect Storm Horse Racing Channel. Let's take a look at the Breeders' Cup Classic. A mile and a quarter on dirt, pace pars, 95 105 E1 E2, late pace 94, speed 105. Let's take a look at the summary first. In this group of 10 that are left here, we have to kind of consider the top 7, the bottom 3. We can toss from win consideration. The fast horses are Knicks Go, Hot Rod Charlie, and Art Collector on the early pace. Knicks Go has the pace advantage, the ability to get out and lead at the E1 call. Medina Spirit, I don't think can win this race because he's compromised on the front end here. He's much slower than the top 3 in the first 6 furlongs. I don't think he can overcome that. Knicks Go, the question with him is, can he get a mile and a quarter? He's won at a mile and an eighth, but can he get the mile and a quarter? That's the question on him. Let's take a look at what I have considered to be the contender group. Art Collector and Essential Quality, definitely prime contenders here. Art Collector has only run the mile and a quarter once and was out of the money. I still think that this shouldn't be a problem for him. Being out of Bernardini, he should be able to get that. Definitely contender. This guy, since he was switched to Mott for the last 3 races, he's won all 3, and he's won on the lead, and he's won pressing. So now we'll see what happens with him if the pace gets a little hot, but definitely have to consider him for the win. Essential Quality, I mean, this horse has won every time except for the Derby, where he was bumped at the start and got wide, and he still only lost by a length. So you got to give him serious consideration as well. Hot Rod Charlie. Hot Rod Charlie, definitely a contender. I like this guy. He's always right there. He's only been out of the trifecta twice in his 11 races, so you got to definitely be looking at him to be right there. He's a little bit versatile. He can press or run early, so he's going to be one that may just be sitting a few lengths back, and he'll be able to make a run. Knicks Go, the other Cox horse with Essential Quality, definitely the pace factor. He's going to get out, and he's going to be the horse that's on the lead at the first call. Depends how the other guys go with him, whether he gets pressured or not. Can he go the distance? He has more of a sprint pedigree, but again, we're talking about Brad Cox, who gets horses to run long, and the longer they can go, the better they seem to do. It's that McDonald's special sauce that he might be blending in. I'm putting Max Player in the contender group for now. He's been running well, and he ran well as a 3-year-old. This horse can move forward. I like the potential that he has. He's an early presser. He's going to be sitting up there close. This might get a little bit too hot for him, so I'm looking at him more as a lesser contender, but right now I'm still putting him in this group. It depends how some of these other factors shake out. Medina Spirit, you can see the pace figures. You can see what he's done when he has won. He's in the 90s, and when he gets over 100, his late pace is only low 80s, and that's probably not going to be enough to get it done against these other horses in this race. One more contender to look at. The last contender, and this is a nice long shot play, is Tripoli. I kind of am really liking this horse more and more off of that Pacific Classic win at Del Mar. He can press or run early. He's got a nice versatile running style where he can run early or run late and put together nice races too. Like if you take a look at the pace line here, even though that's only an optional claimer. But then his Pacific Classic race, that's a pretty solid race right there with the 110 E2 and the 98 late. This guy is definitely a player. John Sadler can win big races. He won the Classic a couple of years ago with the heavy favorite. I think it was Accelerate. But anyhow, that's what I'm looking at for this race. I'm looking at Art Collector, Hot Rod Charlie, Tripoli as my primary plays. I'm going to respect Essential Quality, but I'm not looking to do anything with the top two betting choices, which are probably Nixco and Essential Quality. I'm not going to look at them to win. I'm going to look at see how Art Collector, Hot Rod Charlie, and Tripoli shake out. And then depending on how the Astro factors play out will determine whether I'm going to consider Max Player in as part of that group. So that's it. That's the look at the Classic. I'll probably come back and put a few more races out here, but I'm not going to do all the Saturday races. I'll probably do a couple more, so I'll see you again on the next video.